straight to the moon, get your tickets now. Everybody line up, get your tickets, we're going to Did you buy the tip? Yeah. Do you like rocket ships? Oh, what a you wanna try this shit? Yeah. We got everything you need, you better buy some bitty now. Everybody, long live Ponzi. Everybody, long live Ponzi ride. Never short it. Bitcoin's back, alright.
Alrighty people, good afternoon. Welcome to Satoshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. So today we're just going to have a real quick one because I literally have got to shoot off in 10 minutes. So just going to do a quick chart show. But this one today is going to be dedicated to this chap here, Stephen, whatever his name is, CoffeeZilla. Now just have a listen to what he says here. Let me just bring this up and I shall explain myself. Here we go. Let's play this. Have a listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the $10 million studio. I am CoffeeZilla, the internet detective, and today we're talking about DeFi 100. Again, we talked about this yesterday, but some really big, massive breaks in the case came out yesterday after I had made the video, and I want to talk to you guys about them today to make sure that we're all on the same page, because the last thing I want to do is leave you with misinformation, unclarified, unexamined. Now let's start from the beginning. Yesterday, a website selling DeFi 100 tokens put up this image on their website. And quickly, crypto accounts began reporting on this. The most notable was Mr. Whale, who said, breaking DeFi 100 coin exit scams and runs away with $32 million in investor funds. But personally, I was interested in finding out who was responsible for this. I told everyone, if you have a tip who the developer might be, my DMs are open. I've been trying to hunt them down all morning.
There we go. So he's been trying to hunt them down all morning, and he's doing his due diligence and all that. Calls himself like the online detective, like hunts out scams. However, have you found out or seen the biggest scam of the lot? I very much doubt it, mate. So I'm going to cover a little bit of this this morning. Let me just close that. Hold on. There we go. Right, mate. So let's just start off with this post here. Oh, seriously, professional. This is what we're talking about. Messages. Nice one. I had it all here. Had it all set up. There we go. Check it out. Right then, CoffeeZilla. You need to see this. So I've posted this on Twitter, and it says, scaling Bitcoin on layer 2 still requires a means of solving the Byzantine generals problem, which is exactly why you have an effing blockchain in the first place. Okay, and I got this quote from this anonymous. I think this was on Reddit. So they said here in more detail, all you need to understand if you have a higher than a room temperature IQ is that any attempt to scale Bitcoin on layer 2 in a decentralized way inevitably ends up requiring routing, a means of solving the Byzantine generals problem and tamper-proof records, which is exactly why you have an effing blockchain in the first place. If you cannot understand this, you belong on Reddit. Now, this is, again, when they implemented SegWit, obviously it was the biggest scam it's got to be one of the biggest scams in history. Coolcoin went up to sort of like a $1 billion market cap. So I'm just going to literally sort of explain this second layer solution here. I know I've read this before. This is like, Bitcoin reasonable expectation in trade. But there's a bit down the bottom to go with this. Here we go. So I've said here, which is this part, to have reasonable expectation, a medium of exchange that represents the value of the agreed good or service must first be transferred. Data sent via an email or through a channel such as the Lightning Network on BTC has no fundamental value because it is not immutable and can simply be deleted. So it's like sending an email. It's like sending somebody an email saying, oh, here's $10. What does that mean? It means nothing. You just send, oh, $10. It's an email. It can be deleted. It has no value there. Even if the transfer of data was to be sent through a Lightning node on its network, unless the node operator is legally recognized as a money service business, which is an MSB under federal law, and has an official money transmitter license, then the data is not legally recognized and therefore cannot bring any legal protection in the form of reasonable expectation. Now, what I love about this space is that me personally, I like to get to the root of things. I dig down to the fundamentals, which I've explained there. But when somebody just says, look, when you're using a second layer solution, it ultimately comes down to routing and non-tamper proofing the network, which is the whole point of having a blockchain in the first place. Like, it's just adding that extra little bit of comedy value on top of it when you realize just how ridiculous it is. Honestly, it's absolutely insane. And so this leads me back to my next email that I want to reach, that I was going to read out. Check this out. So, is SegWit in the Bitcoin white paper? No. Is Lightning Network in the white paper? No. Is replaced by fee in the Bitcoin white paper? No, because Peter Todd added it. Is child pays for parent in the Bitcoin white paper? No. Is BTC a peer-to-peer electronic cash system? No. Is BTC centrally controlled by Blockstream? Yes. So what makes you think BTC is Bitcoin? Honestly, when you put it in simple terms like that, it is absolutely ridiculous. So CoffeeZilla, mate, if you do ever listen to this show, because hopefully it's only going to be like a nice short one, and you don't believe me that Blockstream control BTC, just have a listen to Samson Mao, who is the Chief Strategy Officer at nChain, explaining that they do control it. Have a listen.
Bitcoin was created by the central bankers that enslave you today. It is their scapegoat.
How do you answer those, Max and Stacey?
I think the evidence is clear that they do not control it. There's 10 years, almost 11 years now of track record.
Yeah, Blockstream controls it.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Who does?
Blockstream.
Oh, all right. I was looking at you when I said that. Yeah, I'm a block. I have a spy. I'm one of the spies. No, so this. It's an interesting.
It certainly is interesting. But we could have cued the nervous laughter then, CoffeeZilla, if you hear that. Honestly, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So I've got to shoot off in just a minute. So I'm literally just going to run through these figures, mate. This here is Bitcoin. This is the data flowing through the chain. We've got 78% of the data flowing through the chain. This is what Bitcoin is all about. It is the biggest, largest data management system in the world. And it's Bitcoin that allows this to run. That's what it's all about. For the first time in history, we have monetary sovereignty connected with the value of data sovereignty, data security, data efficiencies. So all these financial institutions that write once, read many because they're paranoid about losing their data, now they can just simply upload all their customers' transactions to the blockchain for the cost of a micropayment. And they don't have to worry about their data being cracked, hacked, altered, changed, deleted, lost, virus, software, cybersecurity, anything like that. Because Bitcoin is a distributed ledger technology that cannot be cracked, hacked, altered, changed, or deleted. That's the whole point of blockchain technology. So if you're wondering sort of like what happened to, why is it that Bitcoin has got a different ticker symbol now? Well, this is what you need to look at. Look. So this is daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. So the yellow line was Bitcoin originally. This here was the start of the first chain split. And the reason the chain split is because these guys wanted to change the protocol but keep the ticker symbol. So they've changed it, but they've socially engineered control of the ticker symbol, which means they are misleading people, which effectively means they stole it. So the original protocol then followed the green line. Then shit happened again. And then the original protocol now follows this red line. And look at that. There is now more data on chain because this is the original protocol that Satoshi Nakamoto designed as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, which gives it value. It's the utility that gives it value. So if we're looking at the hash rate just up here, this is the hash rate. So hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you are intelligent, you can apply creativity and initiative. And if you apply creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. When something is useful, it then creates value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. And have a look at this. This chart here tells us, look at that, the Bitcoin SV blockchain, which follows the original protocol, has grown by 7 gigabytes more than BTC because BTC doesn't work on purpose. And I looked at this earlier, and look at this. Look at this. Look at who's mining look who's trying to get on the Bitcoin SV blockchain. Look, we've got Binance trying to make an appearance. They're wanting in on the action, but they can't get any yet because they haven't got the algorithms to mine the large data transactions, data volume that is coming through on chain at the moment. Look at this. Poolin is on there, another big miner as well. BTC.com still on there wanting some. F2 Pool is one of the biggest miners out there. Via BTC, they all want some. But all they're doing at the moment is shorting the shit out of it, which is why they need to be squeezed off the chain. It's outrageous what's gone on. So yeah, now that we've gone through that, let's just have a quick look at the short positions. Where are they now? 89% short position against Bitcoin. What a joke that is. Let's have a look at the depth chart. So we got 3.6 million, 3.3 million bids versus 3.1 million asks. All right. And this is, whoa, look at this. BTC versus BSV. Loving that. Loving that. Is the market starting to wake up? Who knows? Who knows? And let's have a look at the actual coin crap chart. Here we go. So this is Core Coin up 5.8%. And Bitcoin up 6.8%. We will take that. Yes, indeed. Alrighty, folks, I've just seen the time. I've really got to shoot. Sorry about that, but enjoy the rest of your day, and we will be live later on. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.